Right, guys, I just need to tell you, before Andrea lifts her hand down from her mouth, she's got a slight problem. I just need to just brace you all before you see this. She's a bit conscious of it, but she doesn't need to be. She's just been...
Because I'm amongst friends.
she's just been to the dentist and they numbed her mouth. And she's still a bit droopy from it, right? But we need to film this video. So in a second, she's going to take her hand down.
Nobody's going to mention it, okay?
She might not look like Andrea, but... we're going to just be kind about this. I'm joking, it's really not bad at all, but she's just a bit conscious, she's talking a bit funny. So what you're going to do is, take your hand down, give us a sentence so no one's in the dark, we've all seen it.
Yeah.
We're not waiting for it.
Yeah.
And we'll just carry on like nothing happened.
Yeah, okay, got you.
After you.
Right, Kate.
Give us a sentence, girl.
Give me a countdown, girl.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
The cat sat on the mat.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Bless you, Anne.
I know. I've had root canal treatment on my tooth and then I've got to do a video with my face looking like this.
That's great.
Funnily enough, it seems like all my... Look at this. Oh, there, look. Seems like all my lines have gone that... no, that side, where he stuck the needle in.
Free filler.
Do you know... Do you know what? I touch it like this and it all feels really tingly.
Oh, no.
The worst part is he said, take painkillers for a whole week. I thought, how much is this going to hurt? I actually really like the dentist, so I'm not going to say anything. Honestly, he did a fabulous job. I was a little bit of a baby at one point because I thought I was going to choke. I was... Note to self, never have a creamy iced latte before you sit in a chair and your head is lower than your shoulders.
Oh dear.
Because all the, like, you know, creaminess goes down your throat and the next thing I know I'm gagging. And I've got my mouth pinned open. Oh, that was a bit traumatic.
Oh, bless you, Anne.
I'm over it now. Does it look normalish now?
Kind of.
Earlier when I came out, it's like going off to one side a bit, but feels a bit more normal now.
You look great.
Okay,
you look
moving on.
confident.
It's not about me, is it? So let's just move on.
Okay, let's move on. Right, we've got flipping loads to tell you today. Right, first of all, we need to pick a quick positive quote.
Lovely.
This is for you.
Positive quote. No more naughty tooth. The dentist said it looked beautiful on the x-ray.
Oh, your tooth. Oh, bless
So I'm going
it.
to take that, thank you.
What do you mean take it? Do you take it out?
No, you divvy. I said, I'm going to take that. Thank you very much, Mr. Dentist. I'm going to say thank you for that.
Oh, okay. I thought we'd flipping ripped it out.
No! I wouldn't be numb like this, would I, if you'd done that?
I was going to say you can put it under your pillow. The tooth fairy.
Let's go.
I was going to say the tooth fairy is going to come for you tonight with a whopping great wad of cash.
I can't actually believe that. Are you... Right.
The universe is playing with us right now.
I can't believe that you need to read it.
Is there any particular reason I need to read it?
Well, I feel a bit conscious, but you read it.
I think,
it's a funny one for me, look.
Okay. Wounds can become wisdom with the right perspective. So first of all, let's talk about wounds, because you're in the wars right now.
Right, correct.
Second of all, wisdom.
As in tooth?
Wisdom, it's not your wisdom tooth.
No.
Well done, but it's a tooth, a wisdom.
Obviously the universe wanted us to have that card for
Holy
this
moly.
week.
That is pretty crazy, that is.
I can't believe
Wounds can
that.
become wisdom with the right perspective.
Wounds can become wisdom with the right perspective. We need to keep repeating it because I'm not quite sure what it means. But it must mean something that it meant to me.
All I can think of is teeth right now, mate.
Don't make me laugh.
Right, before we go any further, we've not even started the flipping video yet. This is pretty exciting, right? So, Estrid have sent me and Andrea our very own razor. You want to know what's even cooler about this, right?
Yeah.
I've been using Estrid for like 3 years.
No way.
Yeah. No way. She acts like she doesn't know. Do you want me to give you a little flipping insight, right? My Estrid razor went missing a few weeks ago, and that would be because little miss, who's usually a waxer, can I just say, she couldn't find a wax strip, so she asked me for a razor. I give her my Estrid razor with a clean razor on it, so we're not sharing, and I never got it back. The non-shaver even likes these flipping razors. If you've never heard of Estrid before, they are A vegan, cruelty-free razor subscription service. The best razors I've ever used. I'm not just saying that. I went through a lot when I was younger trying out what was the best razor. These ones don't go rusty.
Oh,
so
genius.
I just keep them going for ages, mate. I keep pushing back my subscription because they last so long. You get one of these packs through the post and you can have them as regular as you like. And I think you take a quiz to say, like, how often you shave, and then they know how many to send you.
How cool.
I know. So I've now got my very own new one, and Andrea's got a pink one to me. How cool is that? And we've got a case with it. So if we go travelling...
It all comes in this lovely little package, look.
You can get a starter kit if you've not got the razor already, or you can just get the heads in your subscription.
I got some stickers. Oh, I'm a big sticker girl, right? They go in my notebook. Stickers. I've got my razor.
I've got pink, I've got purple.
With a spare head. Lick me and I will stay forever.
That is your little flipping shower holder.
Yes!
Yeah.
That's genius.
Yeah, I know. Genuinely, guys, I love them. If you're looking for a new razor, you need your Estrid razors, and I've linked the website in the description if you want to get your hands on one.
Amazing. Right, I'm going to lick that and stick it straight on the wall. when my mouth come back to normal. I won't lick it just yet.
Now we're into the video, the fully fledged video, which is...
Hit me with it, Bob, because I don't know what it is.
You know exactly what this is.
I don't.
The Agony aunt.
Oh, yeah, I do.
The Agony mother and daughter, right? Because it's been a while since we've done this.
The Agony auntie-and.
Oh, Auntie and. I love that. AAA. Agony Auntie and.
Isn't that some sort of road service?
That's the AA.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking more an AAA battery.
Oh, right. Yeah.
If you've never seen one of these before.
Oh, they're hilarious.
Oh, and flipping now, that's a bit rude.
Why?
These people are giving us their problems. Oh, they're hilarious.
No. I didn't mean because of that. It's making my mouth go.
What a bitch.
What? I didn't mean because of that. I meant because I'll just answer and then McKenna will be like, oh, no.
We're no gurus, right? But we like to give advice, don't we? And I feel like we're quite good advice givers. You know?
Yeah, I would think a better word is... I can't think of it. Honestly, he froze my brain when he froze my teeth.
So,
I don't know any of these, by the way. I've not previously looked.
We haven't read through them. I've screenshotted them off what you sent in on Instagram. So we asked on Instagram.
Okay.
Send us in any problems, dilemmas you have, anything you'd like another perspective on, a bit of advice on, just another opinion on, basically. Because I think a problem shared is a problem halved.
Yes.
And if we can divide this problem,
Yeah.
then that problem is going to be so much smaller and really help somebody out, all completely anonymous. And we're not even paying attention to who sent them because it doesn't matter.
No.
It's a problem shared and we're
I sent her a couple of problems and she deleted them.
Yeah, what the hell? Hers were not problems. Hers were highly inappropriate and not going to be repeated. P.S. Feel free to add your perspectives in the comments as well because, like I said,
Yes.
problem shared is a problem divided.
Yes.
Oh, this is different to what we've had before, I think. Mum jealous of my relationship with my mother-in-law. What do I do? So this is a lady whose mum is jealous of the lady's relationship with the mother-in-law. So I suppose it's a bit like a mothery figure, isn't it? Maybe she's feeling a bit put out by them getting on.
Yes.
I think you need to flip and go for this first, honey.
Okay, right, I will do then. I will give you my perspective on that, shall I?
Is your neck gone funny too?
I
feel like she's a robot version of Andrea right now. It's actually freaking me out.
When I turn that way, it seems to pull on that.
Oh dear.
Right. I can understand somebody feeling a little put out. Let me give an example. Sometimes things like Christmas, right? You've always had Christmas together. Then all of a sudden, you're having Christmas at the in-laws. I can imagine that might be a little bit, put you out a bit.
I didn't think of that,
Maybe you always went to town with your mum. All of a sudden, you're going to town with your mother-in-law.
Yeah.
I could see how that would be like, oh, but we used to do that.
Yeah, and it's like someone of a similar age and a similar position, isn't it?
And maybe she's not jealous. Maybe she's just feeling a little sad that the relationship dynamic might have changed a bit. Because you're not giving her as much attention and you seem to be giving more attention to the other person. I mean, of course, some people do have what they call a jealous streak. And if that's the case, then you just have to tread sensitively, I think.
Yeah.
it's a difficult one, isn't it? Because of course you still have the exact same feelings for your mother that you've always had, whether they be good, bad or indifferent. And then somebody else comes along who isn't going to be perfect, because nobody's perfect, but you might be enjoying their company, and to that person that's a bit insecure, they might be feeling like you enjoy their company more than their own.
So what do you do about it?
Well, I think what you do is you reassure them by maybe saying, hey, do you fancy nipping out for a coffee at the local garden centre? You know, like doing something.
Yeah, making an effort.
Making an effort.
That relationship.
It's all about making an effort, making
Yeah.
somebody feel wanted, particularly if they're feeling a little bit sidelined.
Would you maybe not say when you've been out with the other person, or is that not necessary? Because I'm lost with this one. I actually don't know what I do.
You saying, would you keep from me that you were going out with your mother-in-law if it's going to upset me?
Yeah. Or is
No,
that the wrong
because
thing to do?
I think that's the wrong thing, because if you're intuitive, then I think that you know if somebody's doing something.
Right.
So if you think that they're lying to you, that makes it 10 times worse.
And would you say... It's gone. I think you passed it on to me, mate. Oh, would you say... So say it's me and you.
Yeah.
Would I say to you, I feel like you're feeling a bit left out. Like, I don't want you to feel like that. Or would you not... say it? Would you just behind the scenes make more of an effort with you?
I think it depends on the person you're saying it to.
Right. So you take the mother. You take the mother. You think about how to approach it with that individual, and you either say, I'm really sorry, I feel like you're feeling left out, I don't want you to feel like that, let's do this. Or if you don't want to go that deep into it, just make an effort behind the scenes and make her feel included.
Yeah. You could so easily pick up some flowers,
just little gestures.
a packet of favourite biscuits.
Yeah.
It's the small things, isn't it, that count?
To still feel wanted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I got you these today. I thought of you as soon as I saw them. Something like that.
I've just had a baby girl. I feel like I've lost myself a little. How do I get my sparkle back?
Oh, bless. I know exactly how that feels. When I had my first one, my little girl... That's exactly how I felt. I can remember being in Debenhams. McKenna was in the pushchair crying because she cried a lot.
Because I was ill, can we just say?
Yeah, she was allergic to her milk. But anyway, I didn't know that at the time. So she was screaming. And I was with Mum, and I felt like I'd only got one dress. I felt like I'd got nothing else that fitted me. And she said, come on, Anne, let's go and get you a few bits for your wardrobe. Let's cheer you up a bit. And I was feeling completely lost and upset and rubbish. And went in the changing rooms, made the fatal error of picking up a load of clothes and trying them on, to which I thought I looked awful in them all. I came out crying and I said, look at me, just look at me. And she looked at me and I looked at her, and we both had tears in our eyes, and she's crying her head off, and what you're feeling is completely normal. It passes. You've got to give yourself time. Don't give yourself a hard time. Don't feel that you're the only one, because you're absolutely not. When everybody else looks like they're doing so well, they might be that day, but the day before or the day before that, they might not have been. So you have to just keep reminding yourself that you are going to feel much more normal when everything's settled down. That means your sleep pattern, your hormones, your body. You imagine it takes 9 months to grow something. It's going to take at least that to feel normal again.
Well, I can't even get my head around, you know, when you think about what you go through to get that human, and you've gone from, in one day, you go from being a single human, I'm not saying a single human, I'm saying
A person.
a human, to having another human, which you are responsible for keeping alive and looking after. So you go from woman to mum in a day with
And nobody gives you any lessons.
No, with like no idea what you're doing, basically.
So you feel like you should instinctively know.
Yeah.
But you don't necessarily instinctively know.
Yeah.
I didn't instinctively know that you had issues with the milk that you were taking.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. And actually it took 9 months before a doctor knew that, and they're supposed to know. So yeah, it's very much, when you have a baby, it's very much you get thrown into the deep end. And what's worse is you're trying to also keep yourself going, as well as this other little being who's dead cute. That's why babies look cute, so that you can love them even when they're being a nightmare.
Yeah.
Because at the same time, you've got to try and love yourself, and you know, no matter what anybody says, oh, you look great, you don't feel it inside, you know, and you're looking at yourself and the changes, particularly I think with the first, it's such a shock. It's a shock. That's what it is. You got to give yourself time, chicken. Do not rush anything.
Yeah. Probably just do anything you possibly can with your time to make yourself feel better. If you could get anyone to maybe come and help you with the baby or something while you do something for yourself.
See, loads of people offer that.
Yeah.
But the instinct in you is to be with that baby all the time. But the reality is, the best thing you can do is get some sleep or have a relaxing bath on your own with nobody bugging you. You know what I mean? So yeah, if somebody offers, and I mean offers as opposed to, you know what people like sometimes they'll just say and then you never see them, do you? So if they offer, grab that with both hands if you can, even if it's only half an hour. It would just give you a time to have a cup of tea, take a breath, and know, write yourself a list and you will start to feel, as you tick those things off, slowly but surely, you'll start to feel like you're coming back to yourself.
Oh, lovely.
That's what I'd tell you if you were in that exact same position.
Yes. Okay.
I'm a dribbling. I feel like I'm dribbling.
I've not noticed, to be fair. Hopefully not. I'm studying abroad in the UK for 6 months in January.
Oh,
what
wow.
are some tips for solo travel? So brave. That is incredible.
Solo travel is a step beyond me.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
I could never.
No.
I'm like a little hermit crab, but I like other hermit crabs around me. Honestly, that is so brave, and what an adventure you're going to have.
What an amazing thing, and I envy anybody that has that drive to do that and is confident enough to do that. Do you?
Yeah, totally. And I think if you've got the balls to do that, don't worry about tips for it. We can't give tips from experience, obviously, but obviously keep yourself safe, make sure you're not on your own where you shouldn't be. But if you're confident enough to do that, I'm sure you're confident enough to be able to speak to people, make new friends, explore everywhere. You have got it within you, clearly.
And obviously, intuition is everything. If it feels right, great.
Yeah.
If it doesn't feel right, then you listen.
Yeah, and make the most of it.
Yeah, make the most of it.
Document it all. I want to see pictures.
Yeah.
In January, it might be a bit cold, so tips for solo travel, bring a coat. Or buy one when you get here.
And an umbrella.
Yeah. That would be very handy, actually.
There are 2 top tips.
Ooh, this is another travelling one, but slightly different.
Yeah.
Part 1, we've got 2 parts. My boyfriend has randomly decided he wants to go travelling on his own next month. Part 2. When we have been discussing before that we want to go together, what should I do? Flipping hell!
What's a shocker?
That is a flipping shocker.
So he's decided he doesn't want to go with her. He wants to do it on his own. Yeah? Well, my mind would be thinking, what have I done?
I don't think I'd be very happy about that, not gonna lie.
I mean, you know what though? Everybody's entitled to do what they want.
They are entitled, Andrea, but if you discuss that together, like, have you said to him, hey up, I thought we were meant to be doing that together,
Yeah.
and you're just going to leave me here then?
You've got to have that discussion 100%.
Totally.
Because
and just
you need
see where
to
it's
know,
coming from.
yeah, you need to know from his perspective what's changed.
Yeah.
You might be opening a can of worms, but better that you know,
Yeah.
rather than him go and then tell you when he comes back.
Oh, well, the thing is, you can't let him go without discussing it, because he'll go and you'll be sat here thinking, you'll be lost, won't you? You'll be like, overthinking everything.
You won't be sat here thinking at all, because what you'll do, my darling, is you will find yourself another friend, and you two will go off on your adventure. That beautiful adventure that you planned.
It. Yeah, what? I'm not happy with that. You're flipping good enough to go travelling with, honey. What the hell?
Yes.
Like, why don't you want to take me? I'm great company.
Yeah.
I'm offended. You want to go on your own, because that'd be pretty boring. I'd be like, yeah, have the conversation ASAP, and then I think then you'll know where to go with it. If it's a situation of, I just want to go find myself, I want to do a solo, I don't know, maybe there's some goodness in that. But if you are in a pair and you said that you were going to go together, you need to know why he no longer wants to go together, because that is not okay.
Yeah. And then moving on swiftly, you start booking where you're going to go with who you're going to go with.
Totally.
Yeah.
Flipping hell, man. Save for a house and live with parents, or rent and try to save for a house?
I think that's down to a relationship with parents.
Well, I think the longer you can stay. However, if there's not the option to stay, then obviously go. I think assess your situation. If you feel like you can spend longer in your family home and you're welcome to stay, then stay for as long as you can, because it makes sense, doesn't it? You'll then save for a house quicker because you won't have as much of an outgoing.
Yeah.
Some people like to rent first. Say if you're moving in with someone and you want to try out living with them.
Oh, well, if you want to try out living with somebody else,
yeah,
I think that's the good idea.
Yes. So it all depends on circumstance, situation, doesn't it?
Yes.
But if you are just a single human, once again, you're a single human who gets on great with your family, they're happy to keep you for as long as possible. Take that opportunity, because you might as well. You'll get to the house you want quicker.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all personal, isn't it?
I think it's down to personal choice, that one, yeah.
I'm planning on getting married next year, but so worried what peeps say it's civil partnership. First of all, congratulations.
Woohoo!
Second of all, I was going to say we're in 2020. We've moved on since then. We're in 2022. If anyone has anything negative to say about that, Control-Alt-Delete them out of your life, honey. They are not welcome, okay? Do you know what I mean? What the hell?
No, it's not acceptable. Come on. We don't live in that world where somebody can voice that opinion. It's not their life.
No, and I know there are still those people out there, but sometimes we just need to silence them out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Switch off the noise, because
it's negative noise.
It's negativity, isn't it? And we switch off negativity.
Yeah. We bat it off.
Get rid.
Nobody needs that.
No.
And come back when you've had a positive outlook on life.
Yeah,
if you love the person, who cares?
Exactly.
That person loves you back, fabulous. Everything's going well, so don't even worry about it.
Yeah, if you're happy in your situation and you're flipping getting married,
lovely.
Leave the rest of them behind and you live your happy life.
Yes, lovely. I love this, Bobs. Keep going. Throw them at me. Come on.
There's so many. I don't want to miss any out, but I'm kind of like picking them randomly.
Wish you wouldn't. It stressed me out.
Hi. I've recently taken my driving test at age 51 and failed. Do I take it again?
Of course you take it again.
Yes, you fucking
Everybody fails on the first time.
If you don't... Wait, I've got something in here.
Actually, I've just lied. I didn't. But we're going back, right? If I had to take my test today, I would fail it.
Oh, totally. She's awful.
So
honestly.
That back. That is so rude.
Not awful, but she drives a little like she's driving a go-kart.
Right.
A little bit scary at times.
No, that's absolute rubbish. Well done you. I think that's an amazing achievement that you would even take that on. 51 is not old, but well done you. You most 100%, you get back in there and you go and book that next... I don't even want to hear about it.
You keep going until you do it.
And then you tell us when you've passed.
Yeah. Honestly, right, I failed my driving test first time. It was slightly traumatic. I never thought that I would drive, by the way, so it was a miracle for me to get in that car. But after the first try, I felt like when I failed...
The truth is, when I booked her first lesson...
Oh my God, I thought you just sweared. I thought you just said the F word. I think it's the lip talk. Oh. You booked me my first lesson.
Swore, not sweared. Yes, when I booked McKenna's first lesson, she went and locked herself in the bathroom. The driving instructor, lips gone again, look. Can you see it?
She's got a twitch on her.
There, can you see it?
No, is it when your eye gets tired and it goes like that? Is it like that?
I don't know.
Oh no. Yeah, basically, she surprised me with a driving lesson. I never wanted to drive, so what the hell is a driving instructor doing on my drive? So I refused to go outside. And I'm sorry to that driving instructor whose time I wasted, but I was in a flipping panic, right? Anyway, I failed first time.
Yeah, right.
And I felt like I was the only person in the whole entire world that failed the driving test first time. I felt like such a failure. I could not get out of this sadness that I was like, oh my God. I actually failed on a major, like I nearly crashed, so. But, if it wasn't for that, I'd have done really well. And the next time, I booked it again straight away because I had to, because there's a long waiting line at the moment, isn't there? I know, especially now. Booked it straight away, got a way nicer examiner who was chit-chatting to me about all sorts. So casual, I was a bit relaxed. Like, is he even watching me? Yeah. It went so smoothly, I can't even tell you. And he went, oh, it's a pleasure when I have one like this.
And how many incidents did you have?
Absolutely zero. No minors. No minors. So I went from a major to no minors. So timing is everything, no matter what you're doing, whether it's a driving test, whether it's moving house, whatever it is, timing is everything. And that first time just wasn't for me.
Yes.
And your first time just wasn't for you. But that does not mean that you should not do it again. And if all else fails, if you're not doing this already, automatic driving really helps me out, because I wanted as little to think about as possible, and you can now just take a test. I don't know if that's always been a thing, but you can just take a test in an automatic, and so I can only ever drive automatic, but that doesn't bother me because a manual car scares the living daylights out of me. It's too much for my brain to contend with. So if you're not already doing that, I would suggest maybe in the future, if you need to, maybe swap to that. But if you are already doing that, just flip and book the test again and go for it, girl. You can do this.
We're proud of you.
You've got this. Sorry, I get so passionate about
What's so funny is I'm looking down. I actually can't read it. It's so tiny. I can't read.
You need your reading glasses.
I
You
know.
can't want reading glasses. Where are they?
I haven't got them with me. Don't worry.
What a nightmare.
I'm contending with a flipping lip at the minute.
Contending with a lot. Okay. Graduated uni in July. Feel lost with no motivation and not passionate about any jobs. First of all, do not worry.
Hand that over to the uni expert.
Yeah, that is totally normal. Like the driving thing, timing is everything. You don't necessarily know when do you finish uni? 21?
20.
It depends when you went. But you don't know necessarily at that point what you want to do.
Excuse me, sorry.
You don't know what you want to do with the rest of your life. And sometimes it'll take you another year, another 2 years, another 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, until you find that perfect thing, or that thing that you enjoy getting up for and doing in the morning. And it can be very unmotivational when you don't know what you're doing, because you just feel lost, don't you? It's almost like you've done the natural progression.
It's called demotivating.
That's the one. It's the natural progression where you go from school and then you've got your next step ready. You go to sixth form or you go to college, then you've got your next step ready if you go to uni. And then it's like, if there's no job, there's no next step, and you're kind of at the end of like this cliff, and you're like, there's no next step, and I'm a bit like, where am I going then? I'm lost. So don't worry about it. Everything happens in time. And a good piece of advice, which we gave someone and it worked out beautifully, is try out a load of things. So step back, and even if this is nothing to do with your uni course, think about what you enjoy doing. So if that is, give me some here, Anne.
Something creative.
DIY. If it's flipping, cutting hair, dyeing your hair, whatever it is, step back, ignore the uni course and think, what do I actually enjoy doing? And what am I passionate about as a person? And then if you know anyone, it's great. But if not, just apply to places to do some free work experience. Or if they want to pay you, great. But if you know, like, any parents, friends or anything that are in jobs that you can just go and sit in and watch over them, just do work experience again. See what's out there, see what you enjoy, and I feel like you then will get a more rounded view, because you don't get to do that usually. Like, you've been to uni, but that's totally different to the world of work. So you just need to try things in order to find what you like. Keep yourself busy, try out anything you can, tag along with people to try out anything you can, and be open-minded to what you might enjoy. Forget about the degree, because it's awesome that you've got a degree, but sometimes that can make you think, I need to do something to do with that degree, when it could be something totally opposite, and it doesn't matter. You don't need to follow that path.
Yeah, you don't need to stress about it.
No, don't stress about it. This is exciting. You are in the next chapter of your life. You could do so much. Just chill out, step back. Don't overthink it.
Yeah.
I have a friend who I have grown up with, and sometimes I feel jealous that she has gone through a lot more firsts before me, for example, boyfriends, etc. Should I feel guilty for feeling this way? I do try and think about the things I have achieved, and I am very grateful for everything in my life, but sometimes it does affect me. P.S. Love you guys. We love you too. It's all about timing again, don't you think?
I do. And you can't look at other people and then feel sad about your own situation. You make your life. Yes, we have things thrown at us left, right and centre, don't we? You know, you can have a really shocking day, can't you? And it's all been taken out of your hands. It maybe have nothing to do with you, and yet have had a shocking day, and somebody else might have had a great day. But their shocking day will be around the corner for another reason. You can't look at other people and get jealous. You have to focus on the friendships that you've got, but on yourself. Right.
But I actually, with that situation, I think there's a positive in that.
Oh, brilliant.
Positive in everything.
Let's hear that.
If this friend is going through all the firsts, you are learning it without having to go through it. So even the first mistakes in things that she makes, if she's gone through it first, you've seen it without having to go through it and learnt from it.
Oh, that's a flipping great perspective.
So I actually think you're in a great position. And if we were all doing the same thing at the same time, we were all on the same path, there'd be a flipping long queue at Morrison's.
Yeah.
Like, we can't be in the same place at the same time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would not work.
Yeah.
So I just think, take it for what it is and be like, wow, okay, my time is coming and it's going to be so much better because I am so much more clued up. Because I'm not going into this completely unknown.
Yeah. And honestly, boyfriend, I mean, you know.
Just focus. Focus on you. Take the little nuggets of knowledge you're getting from this friend who's going through everything first and flipping run with it.
She'll have boyfriend
Your time
first,
will come.
therefore she'll have heartbreak first.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you'll see it all.
Yeah.
But you won't have to go through it. So take it as a positive and just be excited for what's to come for you.
Yes.
Knowing when to start a family, do you complete your career path or take time off?
Oh, I can tell you what happened with us. So I remember we went to London with Granny and Grandpa, and we'd been married a couple of months, say something like that, and we just nipped for a weekend with the parents who weren't grandparents yet. And of course, inevitably, you start talking about kids.
Yeah.
And my dad, words of wisdom. I'm dribbling. I can feel it. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Words of wisdom were: there's never a right or wrong time to have children.
Right.
So that's the deal. So again, don't worry. Best laid plans and all that. Some people, right, I'm going to have my children by the time I'm 27, and then they're not able to conceive when they're 27. They might be 37 before they do, or they might be the wrong person.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
You know, I always remember a friend of mine, she had boys, and she was worried that she didn't have a daughter. But I said, but you've got all these boys, and they're all going to have partners. So whether they be girls or boys, you're going to have a busy house. So don't worry about the fact that one of them's not a girl. At some stage, there's probably going to be...
come across a girl.
Yeah. We can start worrying about things that really you don't need to worry about.
Yeah.
So that is a massive, massive question. Career first or not. My parents were very, 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 very young when they had me. Andrew and I were late 20s when we had you. And then I have friends who are late 30s that have got, young children now.
Yeah.
Everybody's happy.
Yeah.
So there's not a right or wrong time, is there?
It's timing. It's flipping timing.
Yeah, when the time
Get
is
your
right.
watches out, guys, because timing is important. I can't tell the time.
Yeah, even more important than McKenna.
Maybe don't overthink it. When it's right, it'll happen. Like the timing, everything happens for a reason. I believe your path
McKenna
is
told
laid
me that
out.
the other day when it seemed like everything in my life was going wrong.
Yes, everything
She said,
happens for a
"Andrea,
reason.
all happens for a reason."
And it does, and you might not know that for years, but eventually you'll look back and go, oh my God, that's why that didn't work out, or that's why that happened then.
Yeah.
So again, don't overthink it.
Yeah.
Do take the opportunities that come your way. If you've got a really big career idea that you want to go for it. And if a baby pops along the way on that journey, then it does. It can come along for the ride. Just go with the flow.
Yeah, yeah. Next question.
Okay. I don't know how many is too many, you know what I mean? I just want to be able to answer them all. Starting college and being confident in meeting new people. Well, this is very exciting. Starting college, this is a new chapter for you. No, that is cool, isn't it?
Yes.
You've gone from school to college. This is all grown up now, right?
Yeah.
I would say you probably don't know anyone at college. Just if you feel the need, fake it till you make it with confidence. If you're not feeling confident, just be confident in yourself. If you know you and you know you're a good person, you're kind, you like to talk to people, make friends, just be kind and friendly to people. I think that's just all you got to do.
Yeah.
Just be a good person and then people will like you and want to be around you. Be yourself.
And if they don't,
they're not for you.
they're not for you,
No.
are they? So
Don't
move
try
on.
and be anyone else. By fake it till you make it, I don't mean don't pretend to be someone else. Be you, but be confident in who you are. Don't be arrogant with the confidence, but just be
And I think sometimes when you're nervous, it's difficult to be confident.
Yeah.
Because the nerves overtake everything and then you can go in yourself and a bit quiet.
But all you do, you can run with that.
Yeah.
Be smiley.
Yeah, and say to a person, I'm a bit nervous.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, is
Yeah.
there? I think it's quite endearing, actually.
Yeah. Obviously you're going to be nervous because it's a new thing. You've never experienced it before. But eventually it'll be like going to school.
Yeah.
You know everyone there. You go there every day. It's really chilled. You don't
Before
have to wear a uniform.
A year will have gone and all the newbies will be coming in feeling exactly the same as you
You'll be
did
like,
the
oh,
year
bless
before.
them.
Yes.
They're all nervous.
Yes.
So just continue being you. Be a good person. Be friendly to everybody and you'll be absolutely fine. I want to be more confident in the way I dress. How do I do this without worrying about what other people think?
You don't have to worry about what anybody thinks.
About anything.
You're dressing the way you want to dress. It doesn't matter about anybody else's opinion on that. You put on whatever you want to. If you want to wear the trousers as a jacket, then you wear your trousers as a jacket.
And if you feel good in it, you will get to a point where you actually don't care what anyone else thinks because you just feel so good in your outfit. You love your outfit.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
So, like, you feel amazing. You don't need to let anyone else bring you down. If everyone's style was the same, like if we're all queued up at Morrison's, annoying. If everyone's style was the same, annoying. It's cool that we're all different and I just love seeing everyone else's styles and, like, how we put different things together and wear different colours and patterns.
And if anybody says anything that's negative about what you're wearing, the chances are that they're just a little bit jealous.
That's not a you problem, that's a them problem.
That's a them problem, yes. Let them have their problem and deal with it. You deal with your own. And if you want to wear whatever you want to wear, look at me in my purple trousers. No, you know, I thought to myself this morning, I'm going to put my purple trousers on. What would I have done if the dentist said, well, I don't like purple trousers? And
they
it
just
didn't.
look rude, actually. If anyone says anything nasty about your outfit, they just look rude.
So here's the deal. Don't worry about anybody else's opinion.
No.
It's only yours that matters.
With anything, it's your life. No one else is there to dictate your life or control your life. They've got their own life to do that with. You've been given this life. You've got one of them. Do what you want with it.
Yeah.
And dress how you want to dress because you're going to look fabulous, you're going to feel fabulous, and you're not going to care about all the other people that don't like your outfit. One last one now, because we can't make it too long, but we'll do another one of these.
Because we rattle a bit.
Yes.
Sorry.
And I think some of them can apply, like similar answers can apply. So we'll end on, how do you stay so positive and confident in life?
Oh!
Oh. Oh, you can whistle with your funny lip. This is positive.
Yes! Back to the question!
The question, how do you stay so positive and confident in life? Right, I think it's important to note that by being positive, it doesn't mean you're positive every single second of the day.
Of course
or
not.
Or confident every single second of the day.
Of course not.
Nobody is.
No.
Because obviously with life, it throws you curveballs. There's ups, there's downs, there's things that you just feel you cannot be positive or confident about. And that is just life. With any situation you can, like we've tried to do in this video, sorry about that.
Touch me tit. Oh.
Just as we tried to do with everything in this video, you can switch a negative to a positive, and it's a thing you kind of train yourself to do. And even if you're feeling really not good about things, just knowing that the future is better. I saw a quote the other day, you have survived 100% of your bad days.
Genius.
And isn't that true? If you've got through what you thought was the worst and you're still here, then you can do it again. Do you know what I mean? Know that eventually you will look back one day and be like, that's why that happened to me. That taught me something. Everything is a lesson. Everything is part of the journey to get you to the right place where you need to be. And bad things have to happen for good times to happen, because the good times won't feel good without the bad times.
And nobody, no matter who they are positive and confident 100% of the time.
Totally not.
Absolutely not. And anybody that says they are actually lying to you. There are many, many times during a typical week, day, you know, minute, the many times that you just think, oh, and it feels like it's getting on top of you.
And you can feel that. Like, there's nothing wrong with feeling sadness or annoyance or anything like that. It's natural to feel things, isn't it?
Yes.
You need that to be a human.
Of course you do.
But just don't let it consume you, and know that something good will happen after this. I think see the good in everything. Know that there's always something to be grateful for. There's always somebody else who's got it a lot worse than you. And I think that helps put things into perspective. And
try and weed out negativity.
Yeah, whether that's a person who is really bringing you down or a certain thought that you can't get rid of.
Yeah.
Like, just try and extract it from your life. Like, Andrea's tooth was nearly extracted today. Extract negativity.
That tooth has never been extracted. Never. He said my tooth is beautiful. It was staying. I laid on that dentist bed today. I was struggling a bit. I saw him come towards me with the needles and I was like, I realise now I don't like needles, right? Yeah. Went into a little bit of a panic. So when they said, I can see you getting a bit anxious, just take a couple of deep breaths. I shut my eyes. I took 2 deep breaths and I thought about Tinkerbell.
Oh, bless her, because she had to have a needle in her mouth.
No, I just thought about Tinkerbell. I just thought about Tinkerbell and it made me feel happy.
Because she makes you happy.
Yes.
Oh, that's lovely. Think of things that make you happy and
Yes.
surround yourself with people who make you happy.
Yeah. Thank you for your questions.
Yeah, thank you for sending them in. We really appreciate that. And we hope we've answered everything that we can and it's helped. And we'll do another one in the future.
Yeah.
Today's shout out goes to
Sarah Abraham.
Sarah, thank you so much for commenting and thank you for being so lovely. We really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please, Andrew, where's the finger? There we go. Please like the video, share it with a friend, comment and subscribe.
Because if you don't, there's no point doing the videos.
Exactly. You say how it is, girlfriend.
Well, I am. I am.
It's lovely to hear your feedback and see that you enjoy them. It's lovely, and that's how we can continue doing these. So we really, really are grateful for anything. It's all free. Anything that you can do to show us some love.
Yeah.
And we will continue to give the love back, guys. Then we'll see them next Monday at 5 p.m. What am I doing? I'm going again. We'll see you next Monday at 5 p.m. with a brand new video.
Okay, bye.